Welcome. Take a moment to arrive inwardly, to become still, to listen not only with the mind, but with a deeper awareness within your being. This book, Light on the Path to Spiritual Perfection, Additional Articles 2, is not merely a collection of teachings. It is an invitation to expand your perception of reality, to deepen your relationship with creation, and to refine your consciousness in alignment with the divine intelligence that permeates all existence. Its deeper purpose is not to inform you, but to transform how you perceive yourself, the world, and the spiritual path itself. This book opens a wider horizon. It speaks to those who have already begun walking the path, who have tasted awakening and who now sense that spiritual development does not end with insight, illumination, or even enlightenment, because the real journey begins after awakening. The central movement of this teaching is integration of spirit into life, integration of knowledge into being, and integration of consciousness into form. You are not called merely to transcend the world, but to understand it, cooperate with it, and consciously participate in its unfolding. Again and again, the teachings guide you toward a deeper recognition that creation is intelligent, that consciousness is structured, that evolution is lawful, and that your own development is part of a vast universal process. Within this book many doors are opened. You are guided into reflections on karma and fate, on the subtle mechanics of cause and consequence, on the mysterious continuity of consciousness beyond physical existence, and on the profound responsibility of spiritual maturity. You encounter teachings on the intelligence underlying creation, on the nature of divine law, and on the ways human perception can align with these universal patterns. You are introduced to the living structure of spiritual reality, the spheres of existence, the energetic dimensions, the subtle bodies, the fields of consciousness that interpenetrate what we call the physical world. And gradually something becomes clear. Spiritual development is not abstract. It is concrete, energetic, psychological, ethical, and cosmic. It is a total transformation of the human being. The initiatory path described in this book is not linear. It unfolds in spirits. You refine your character. You deepen your perception. You learn to regulate energy. You encounter shadow and light. You recognize patterns of conditioning. You transcend them. You integrate them. And then you begin again on a higher level. One of the most important transmissions in this work is the understanding of balance. Balance between power and humility, between knowledge and love, between transcendence and embodiment, and between inner realization and outer responsibility. Without balance, spiritual growth becomes distortion. With balance, it becomes evolution. This is why the teachings rapidly return to character refinement, not as a moral doctrine, but as energetic necessity. Your consciousness shapes your field shapes your reality, and your inner structure determines what you can perceive, receive, and transmit. Spiritual power without refinement leads to imbalance. Refinement opens the gateway to higher intelligence. Another profound aspect of this book is its exploration of relationship. Your relationship with karma, with the unseen dimensions of existence, with spiritual beings, archetypal forces, and cosmic patterns, and your relationship with your own soul structure, and ultimately your relationship with the intelligence of creation itself. The teachings gently guide you to sense that creation is not mechanical. It is alive, responsive, and participatory. You are not separate from it, you are an expression within it. As this realization deepens, your spiritual practice changes. Meditation is no longer escape, it becomes alignment. Energy work is no longer technique, it becomes cooperation. Knowledge is no longer accumulation, it becomes transformation. Many readers will experience subtle but profound inner movements while engaging with these teachings. A widening of perception, a heightened sensitivity to energetic processes, a deeper responsibility toward thought, emotion, and intention, an increased awareness of karmic patterns, a quiet but unmistakable sense of being guided from within. Some will experience phases of inner purification, others a restructuring of priorities, and some will feel a renewed clarity of purpose. Others may encounter deep questions that reshape their entire understanding of life. This is all natural, because genuine spiritual development reorganizes consciousness itself. And why is this teaching so relevant today? Because humanity stands at a threshold. Information is everywhere, but wisdom is rare. Power is increasing, but maturity often lags behind. Many seek awakening, but few understand integration. This path offers not escape from the world, but conscious participation in its transformation. It is for seekers who are ready to grow beyond fascination, beyond ideology, beyond spiritual identity. It is for those who want to become stable, clear, balanced, and deeply aligned with universal law. It is for those who understand that spiritual evolution is not an experience, but a lifelong process of refinement and service. This book supports awakening by expanding awareness. It supports inner mastery by teaching balance and responsibility. It supports conscious evolution by guiding the integration of spirit into life. It is not a system, it is a living field of transmission. And if you feel resonance, if something within you recognizes the vibration of these teachings, then you are already standing at the threshold of deeper studies. I gently invite you to enter the book, to read it slowly and to allow its ideas to unfold within your awareness. Let these insights mature into lived understanding. If you wish to go further, receive direct initiatory training through For Mystics. There we will find guided practices, energetic methods, and structured pathways of development. And if your heart calls you to walk the path in deeper commitment, you are welcome in Ordo Mysticus, a spiritual order dedicated to conscious awakening and inner mastery. Walk gently, walk steadily, walk with sincerity. The path is open. In love, light and service, I'm Ray del Sol.